There we go. Sorry, I was talking and I was muted. Technical difficulties there. I just wanted to welcome everyone. We are delighted to have you join us today for our Celtic travel event along with Cruise Holidays. My name is Krista Erickson, and I am excited to take you on a journey to the magical lands of the Celtic Isles. As your Celtic experts, we specialize exclusively in trips to Ireland and Scotland, which means that we can focus on providing the best experience and the best services to the places that we know best. Brendan Vacations has actually been in business over 50 years, and so we are fully experienced in creating fully guided trips that are going to bring destinations to life all the way down to the absolute freedom of visiting Scotland and Ireland on your own if that's what you choose. We also understand that when choosing a travel brand today, you want the peace of mind knowing that you're in good hands with the company and that your safety and well-being is their #1 priority. So we've actually introduced a 3-step protocol, well-being protocol to all of our trips. We've worked very closely with the World Tourism Board and Travel Council to make sure that all of these processes are aligned globally. So rest assured when traveling, with Brendan Vacations, you are going to be in the best of hands. So I want everybody to take a moment and just take a look at the control panel on the right there. You are going to see a questions box, and in the box there, feel free to go ahead and type on any questions that you might have. We're also going to sprinkle some trivia throughout, so feel free to answer right there. And if you don't want to ask any questions during the presentation, we will at the very end. I will come back and answer any questions that you might have and also share some of the show specials that we've got running. So does everybody have their, I should say, wee dram or a nice Irish coffee ready? And what I'm going to do is turn this over to Sarah Hamilton. Sarah Hamilton is going to be our host for today. She is actually from Ireland, and so Sarah's going to be with you for the next 30 minutes sharing some great stories. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Sarah.
A big kid meal fáilte, which is 100,000 welcomes in Irish Gaelic. My name is Sarah Hamilton, and today I'm going to be your host as we journey through the wonderful Celtic Isles of Ireland. Along the way, we'll meet our storytellers, some local hosts, and some of my friends, just to give you a wee snippet of what to expect in Ireland. And of course, we're Brendan Vacations. We're anything in a kilt, as I like to say, so that's how you'll remember us. We're the Ireland and Scotland experts. No matter where or how you want to travel, we have you covered. And we connect you to the real heartbeat of the Celtic Isle, which is the people. So I am from a wee small village in the northeast of Ireland, and our team in Dublin is led by the amazing Banrian, which is Irish for Queen, as I like to call her, Catherine Riley. She has been with Brendan for over 36 years. She is the embodiment of Celtic expertise. She has an office in Dublin behind her wee blue door with our amazing team, and also our team over here. We're going to make sure you're going to have the most amazing time in Ireland or Scotland. And it's going to be guided by our mantra of taking you personally. So with Catherine, she has this Catherine's Collection. And Catherine's Collection is hand-picked, hand-selected accommodations and experiences to make sure it's exactly what you want when you come to Ireland or Scotland. But sure, listen, enough from me. Why don't we go ahead and meet Catherine herself and talk about Catherine's Collection.
I'm Catherine Riley, and this is my Brendan story. We're honoured to welcome people to our homelands. It's always a privilege to take people to local areas that we know and love. I've been with Brendan Vacations for 30 years, and I'm proud to lead a specialist team to introduce Ireland and Scotland to our guests. The Brendan Ireland team are locals. They're true locals, all experts in their fields. Whatever vacation style, they'll help you plan it and make sure you get the perfect match. Catherine's collection. That sounds wonderful. This is actually a collection of hotels, castles, manors and bed and breakfast gems that I have worked with. I know all of the proprietors, the owners, probably know most of the staff in all of them. They're personally selected by myself and my team in Dublin, and I'm inviting you to come and visit and stay in these places because I know you will get an extended welcome there. We have been in the business a long time. We're local, we're right here in Dublin. We have great relationships. Our relationships with our partners throughout the country are just second to none. Our reputation is excellent, and also because we care. 3 words to describe Ireland: people, place and pace. The friendliest of people, the most amazing place, and at a pace where everybody is able to relax and enjoy their vacation.
Oh, thank you, Catherine. Isn't she just the best? We absolutely adore her. So there you see some of the most amazing handpicked properties we can offer: castles, manors, hotels, B&Bs, however you like to stay, and of course connecting you with the locals as well. So look, if you've met an Irish person, we are known for our storytelling. Oh, they say we put the story in history. And you know what? We tell our story every day, and we want you to create your own Celtic story with us. And we'll do that by introducing you to our storytellers. We find it all our stories in the sea-beaten beauty, the mythic history, and that fierce independence. But why don't we go ahead and meet one of our wonderful local storytellers, Stephen, over in Westport. Hello, Stephen.
Hey guys, Stephen Clark here from Westport in County Mayo. I'm your local specialist when you come to visit. I'm looking forward to showing you around, and these are 5 reasons why I love Westport. It's one of the few planned towns in the country. That's why it looks so nice. We're officially the tidiest town in the country. We sell the best ice cream in the country. We have the best seafood restaurants in the country. And all these things make Westport officially the best town to live in. So I'm looking forward to showing you around our beautiful town when you visit our Emerald Isle.
Oh, thanks, Stephen. That's great. I love Westport. My daddy used to take myself and my brothers over there, and we were only little young ones, wee folk running around the place. Absolutely love it. Very special to my heart. Now, along the way you're going to meet some more storytellers, but sure, why don't we actually have a wee game to start off with? Do you want to have some fun? Let's have a wee quiz and let's see how well you know Ireland. Okay, so I want you to pop your answers in the wee box there, and I'm going to show you this famous icon. Okay, and I want you to type in your answers in the box. I'm going to give you guys 20 seconds. That's great. I see some answers coming in there. Keep them coming. Yep. That's it. Give you a wee clue. It's up in the north of Ireland. Okay, 5 more wee seconds. And yes, you got it. It is the Giant's Causeway. The wonderful, iconic site, Giant's Causeway, up in County Antrim. The Giant's Causeway is a UNESCO heritage site. It is beautiful. When you travel there on any of our travel styles, you will learn the secrets of the place. You might hear a folklore story or two, and that's for another wee day of Finn McCool. And you'll see how this amazing formation created. It is absolutely incredible. And even the views of the glens of Antrim, you're going to absolutely love it, love it, love it. So let's dive a little bit deeper into our travel styles. We have anything from guided to fully customizable. We have guided vacations, private chauffeur, luxury self-drive, locally hosted rail, and self-drive. So I've invited some of my friends, some of our local hosts, our storytellers to join us today and give a little bit more in depth into what to expect on each of our travel styles. Just to note, we can mix and match any of these travel styles. Maybe you want to take a guided vacation and then hop in a car or a chauffeur and explore the open roads. Everything we can make is completely customizable, and taking you personally is really the heartbeat of everything that we do. So first up, let's meet the wonderful, wonderful Ali.
Sending a big virtual hello to everyone. My name's Ali and I've got the very exciting job of being a travel director for Brendan Vacations, the Celtic specialists. A Brendan Vacations guided trip allows our guests to get to the very essence of our Celtic homelands. And we take all the hassle out of vacation planning and we put the magic behind every travel experience. All of the essentials are taken care of, which allows our guests to easily connect with the spirit of the locals and to learn their own stories. So you're probably wondering what's included on a Brendan Vacations guided trip. So please allow me to share that with you. We know how important it is to see iconic sites when travelling to a destination. It could be going to the Guinness Storehouse in Dublin, or perhaps visiting Blarney Castle and its stunning gardens. When you travel to Ireland or Scotland with Brendan Vacations, we make sure that you visit these iconic places and immerse yourself in the experience. We ensure this happens on each of our guided vacations, highlighting the icons based on your chosen itinerary. As we just highlighted, when we plan a trip, we often think of the major iconic sites and regions. And it's not until we get there that we realise that some of the best moments are those that we didn't necessarily plan. It's when we dive into the culture of a region that these moments turn into our stories to tell. And that's why at Brendan Vacations, we include our Dive into Culture experience. And these experiences get you behind the scenes and hands-on in the destinations that you wish to visit. As you enter the inland port of New Ross on the River Barrow, you'll be drawn by the beautiful sight of the tall ship, the Dunbrody. With your local specialist, you'll step back in time as you board the Dunbrody and dive into culture. You'll learn the reality of journeys on these notorious emigration ships, and the stories of passengers will be brought to life by costumed actors who tell the chilling and true stories of day-to-day life on board these vessels. When you disembark the ship, you'll learn how the Irish fared in the New World, and also some of the success stories as the years went by, including the President JFK, whose ancestral home is right here in New Ross. From secret restaurants to handcrafted Be My Guest experiences with local families, whom you'll get to break the bread with, you'll get a glimpse into the lives of the people that live in these destinations. It's a wonderful opportunity to immerse yourself in the local culture. You'll create lifelong memories and you'll truly enjoy meeting the hospitable people that live in these destinations. As Catherine mentioned earlier, we have wonderful hand-picked properties that are much more than just a place for you to rest your head for the night. They allow you to wake up surrounded by history and culture. Like, for example, Ashford Castle. This recently renovated castle is over 800 years old. Once owned by the Guinness family, today it's owned by the Travel Corporation. So if a castle stay is in your travel dreams, then you can enjoy this grand property on our guided vacation, Iconic Island and Ashford Castle. These are just a few of the highlights that you get with one of our guided vacations. I'd like to thank Sarah for inviting me along today to take you personally through our Celtic Isles. And I really hope that I get to welcome you very soon on your next guided vacation.
Oh, Ali, thank you so much. Now, I just love guided vacations. You know, we take care of everything, absolutely everything. All you got to do is sit back and relax. We'll see those iconic sites, dive into culture, and get to connect with the locals. And those Be My Guest experiences are amazing. Now, I told my daddy about these Be My Guest experiences. And you know what he said to me? He said, sure, why don't we get them all to come to my house? He said, Daddy, if you had them coming to the house, if you had our lovely guests coming to the house, you wouldn't want to let them to leave. You'd be partying all night. Because that's what it's like on our house on a Saturday night. I have 31st cousins, we all sing and dance and do whatnot. So, you know, it's a great experience because it's really like coming to my home and inviting you in through our front doors. So I absolutely love it, love it, love it. And we go to all destinations. Okay, time for another wee quiz. Can you name this destination? Okay, type in your answers in the wee box. I'm going to give you 20 seconds. Oh, I see some come in here. Oh, you guys know this. I will give you a hint. It might be somewhere in my vicinity. Okay, 5 more seconds. Yes, you got it. It is the Jameson experience. Now, Jameson, what a whiskey now. It's lovely. And I actually have Jameson here today because I put it in my wee Irish coffee. It's tasty, delightful. And you see, when you drink it, you don't stir the cream. Just a wee tip as well. And it's a great, great whiskey. We love it. We're famous for it. And you know what? If you want to learn how to make this perfect Irish coffee, we'll send on a wee video follow-up and you can follow me along on how to do it. And this recipe has been taught to me by my daddy and he makes sure I make it right every single time. Let's go over to our private chauffeur and meet the wonderful Donna.
Thank you, Sarah. I'm coming to you from County Clare on the west coast of Ireland along the Wild Atlantic Way. Our family-run chauffeur company has been proudly working with Brendan Vacations for over 25 years. On a chauffeur trip, you will be travelling with a skilled local storyteller who will be your personal guide. Chauffeur trips are completely customisable, which means you can choose the accommodations, exclusive experiences, and you can sit back and relax while we drive on the proper side of the road. Our trips can accommodate any party size. All we do is change the size of the luxury vehicle. Now, let's find out a little more about some of these exclusive VIP experiences we have to offer with this travel style. Why not visit the oldest falconry school in Ireland in the majestic Ashford Castle that Ali mentioned earlier? Here, we can venture through the woodland and you'll get to experience these majestic hawks in flight and watch them soar into the sky from the perch of an arm. It will really allow you to have that unique once-in-a-lifetime experience while also learning more history about the castle. Or maybe you want to tickle your taste buds and enjoy some homemade food with Tracy as she invites you into her home in Northern Ireland. Not only will you get to savour some of the flavours of Ireland, but you will feel good knowing that you're making travel matter by supporting local businesses and families off the tourist trail. With this exclusive experience, you will roll up your sleeves and make some traditional soda bread with Tracy. And then you'll get to take the recipe home to show off and impress all your friends. Well, a big Garev Mahagut. That's it from me here in Ireland. I can't wait to welcome each of you on your next chauffeur trip to Ireland.
Oh, you're back already. You caught me. I was eating some of my lovely Irish scones. Didn't think you'd be back so soon. Irish scones are delicious. When you come and have some Irish scones in Ireland, make sure you have the clotted cream and the jam on top. Oh, you'll absolutely love it. A wee cup of Irish tea. Thank you, Donna. That was amazing. Absolutely wonderful. I don't know about you, but I am ready to dust off my crown, live like royalty and be chauffeur driven all around wonderful Celtic homelands. And those exclusive experiences we offer, they are the best. So I love, love, love this. I want to go stay in a castle right now. So let's move on to our next travel style. And our next host that's going to join us today is the wonderful, amazing Aoife.
Hello, it's Aoife here. Ireland is one of the most scenic places in the world and Lux Self-Drive is the perfect way to see it all. Not only do you get to travel in luxury with Hertz, but you get to totally customise your itinerary using Catherine's collection and the variety of properties that are on it, including fine hotels, stately castles, country homes, and charming B&Bs. And during the day, you get to choose from a number of customisable activities, such as private tastings, connoisseur tours, and even a round or two of golf if you fancy it. Brendan Vacations will help you plan it all. Maybe you'll plan a drive up north to the beautiful Antrim coast. On a walk of the majestic Giant's Causeway, you'll stand on the shoulders of the past and sink into stories from a local guide who channels the spirit of the Shanachie, which is the Irish for storyteller. Let's meet our Shanachie, Mark Rogers.
Hello and welcome to the Giant's Causeway. My name is Mark Rogers. I tour guide and tell stories on this iconic site. It has stood here for 66 million years. There are 40,000 of these basalt rock columns. They're divided into 3 outcrops, separated by 2 wind dikes and guided by 1 local company. With 130 years of family history and an unparalleled knowledge of this site, we are proud to work for Brendan Vacations and take their guests to prove that they are the Celtic specialists and enjoy this magnificent place. We'll see you soon. Thank you.
Mark, all that hiking and fresh air at the Giant's Causeway has got me very, very thirsty. And what better to quench it than our nation's favourite tipple, a pint of the black stuff, Guinness of course. And no trip to Ireland would be complete without a stop off at the Guinness Storehouse, where you can experience the interactive museum as well as the 360-degree views of Dublin in the Gravity Bar. But with Brendan Vacation Access, you also get exclusive experiences to the private tasting rooms, and you'll, of course, learn how to pour your own pint. Are there any Game of Thrones fans out there? I'm sure there are 1 or 2. Did you know that you could visit Winterfell Castle? Real name, Castle Ward. So, interesting side note, my surname is Ward. So I like to imagine a couple of ancestors have resided there over the centuries. At Winterfell, you'll get to explore the iconic filming destination. Let's go there now and let's take a peek at what you can expect. I know we talked about Scotland being the home of golf, but here in Ireland we decided to perfect the game. With so many fantastic courses, let us book a tee time for you. And if not everyone fancies a round, that's not an issue. We'll organise a separate activity for all the non-golfers. Well, that's just some of the exclusive Irish experiences that we at Brendan Vacations can plan for you. Thank you so much for having me drop in. It's been a pleasure, and I hope to see you all in Ireland very soon. Back over to you, Sarah.
Sláinte, Aoife. Wonderful. I love that Irish coffee. So what a wonderful way to travel around the Celtic Isles. You know, think about this. I have it on my face. So think about this. You are driving in the open road. Your hair is blowing in the wind and through those glens of Antrim, the wild Atlantic way, and you're having those exclusive experiences. It's a wonderful, wonderful way to really see the Celtic Isles. I absolutely love it. Now, don't you think it's time for another wee quiz? Okay, here we go. Can you name this famous building in Northern Ireland? That's a hint. Okay. Just type the wee on the wee box there. Yes, I see some people know where it is or what it is. This is awesome. Okay, 10 more seconds. Yes, you got it, got it. It is the amazing Titanic Museum up in Belfast. It is this incredible interactive museum. You learn all about the museum, all about the Titanic. You know, the Titanic was actually built in Belfast, and it's really amazing. It's been voted one of the best in Europe. It is incredible. You're going to love it. And again, we can go here on any of our travel styles and you get to experience and hear the stories of how this wonderful, magnificent ship was created. Okay, let's go on to our next travel style. Next up is self-drive. Now, if I'm being honest with you guys, I'm going to lay it out there. Driving here in America, I find it very tough. You've had 6 lanes. Sure, I don't know where to be going half the time. But give me my lovely wee roads of home and I can do it with nearly my eyes closed. Give me a traffic jam full of cows and sheep and going through those nitty wee villages. I am all for it, and I love driving in the Celtic Isles. So why don't we have Anne-Marie join us today and tell us a little bit more about our self-drive.
Hello, my name is Anne-Marie and I'm delighted to be here today to talk about my favourite and one of our most popular travel styles, self-drive vacations. I love self-drive because I can hit the open road and create my own personal adventure. When working with Brendan Vacations, you'll work closely with our team of Celtic experts to pre-book your accommodations from Catherine's collection, ensuring your car rental is ready to go, and hand-selecting sightseeing and activities that are just right for you. One of my favourite things to do in Ireland is to go for a hike in Killarney National Park with our local specialist Linda Woods. Her knowledge and passion of this unspoiled countryside, its flora and fauna, is second to none. Plus the views will not only take your breath away, it will leave you feeling inspired. Now let's take a look at what other adventures you can experience with our self-drive trips. How about taking a ride along the spectacular scenic mountainous coastal road, the Ring of Kerry? This journey has inspired poets, writers and artists as an unspoken muse for centuries. Experience this amazing peninsula from the comfort of your own car, or why not take the opportunity to let someone else do the driving for the day on an excursion on a comfortable motor coach while soaking up local commentary. Whatever you decide, this will be a day of adventure and inspiring beauty. Why not take an extraordinary journey into the past at the award-winning Titanic Belfast, an ode to one of the most famous tragedies of our time. Set across an iconic 6-floor building with 9 interactive galleries, you'll experience the Titanic through stories, sights and sounds, from the shipyard to walking the decks and understanding what it was like to be a passenger on board. That's just a few things you can plan at Brendan Vacations. We always take you personally, so whatever activities you decide are a must do, we can plan them for you. It's been great being here today, and we are so looking forward to welcome you back to our homelands very soon.
Thank you so much, Anne-Marie. Like I said, that freedom of driving yourself, getting in those windy wee roads, seeing those 40 shades of green, staying in properties from Catherine's collection and having those cool experiences and activities that really connect you to the Celtic Isles. It's amazing. I love it. Next up is our wonderful locally hosted rail. And today our local host Fran is going to join us and tell us all about this fabulous travel style. I like to say you're traveling on your own, but you're never alone.
Hi Sarah and all our friends across the pond. Greetings from the Emerald Isle. My name is Fran and I am one of the local hosts here in Dublin, Ireland's capital city. Our locally hosted rail trips are designed for travellers who wish to visit multiple destinations with a mix of accommodation to stay in. They will explore at their own pace whilst enjoying the uniqueness of train travel. But they're never alone, they're always with a friend. That's me in Dublin, and all the other local hosts they will meet in the various destinations along the way. A local host like me is ready to greet you, filled with a treasure trove of suggestions, like what to do, where to shop, where to eat, and what not to miss. So you will get to explore like a true local. It's all about your personal choice and how you wish to explore our Celtic Isles. Over in Galway we have the amazing Sheena. Sheena is a local and will take you to some of the best foodie spots in Galway. Here you will get to sample produce from around the globe whilst trying drinks and tasters from different eateries, and all the while enjoying Galway's standout sense of calm and frivolity. Each one of you, our guests, are unique and we want to tailor the perfect itinerary just for you. With the local host, you will have a friend in each destination you visit. As Sarah said earlier, you'll be travelling on your own, but never alone. Slán go fóill. Goodbye for now.
Oh, thank you so much, Fran. Now, I love this travel style, travelling by rail. Having a friend in each destination that gets you into the nitty gritty of the city, finding every little nook and cranny and what's the best things to do and see while in their hometown. It's really amazing. And then you have the added benefit. The chauffeur will come and pick you up where there's no rail. Fabulous. And getting to pick your accommodations, castles, hotels, manors, B&Bs, however you want to stay. So I love this. So it's like on your own, but you're never alone. And again, we can mix and match any of these travel styles. Maybe you want to do the locally hosted rail and then you think, you know what? I'm going to go drive myself. We can do that. We will create the most perfect itinerary for you to make sure it's guided by our mantra of taking you personally, and it's going to be amazing. So as you can see, we really have travel for absolutely everyone and every kind of occasion or celebration or traveling with family, solo travel, festivals. Really, there is something for everyone and we can tailor it to your specific needs when you travel, and we just can't wait for you to come and join us. Maybe you want to go find your ancestry and you want to go to those nitty-gritty wee villages. We can plan everything out for you. With our fabulous team, we're gonna do it for you, make sure it's incredible. Now, I get this question all the time. Sarah, when is the best time to travel to the Celtic Isles? And do you know what I tell them? I say, any time is a great time. Popular between April and September. You know, our daylight lasts well into the evening during the summertime, but the cozy season is also a wonderful time to visit. I want you to think of like big peat fires, and you got your Irish coffee or your Guinness or your wee cup of tea, and it's just something so magical about it. We are a member of the wonderful Travel Corporation, this family of brands that have been together for over 100 years. You might be familiar with some of our family brands such as Trafalgar, Cost Saver, Uniworld, African Travel, Contiki, just to name a few. We're very proud. So you know when you're traveling with us, you're going to be in the best hands. Making a difference and giving back to the people and the places that we meet is so important for everything that we do, and is such a huge part of the Travel Corporation. We're so proud of this. Now, we always have ways to save. Just check with our wonderful agent or on your website and we will make sure you will get the best deals. Thank you so much for joining us today. Really, I had such a wonderful time, and I hope you did too. And I'm so glad you got to meet some of our storytellers, some of my friends, our local hosts. And we just can't wait to roll out our green carpet and welcome you to our Celtic Isles with Brendan vacations. What is the fastest growing city in the world? Dublin, because it keeps on doubling. Hope you enjoyed, and a big Gareva Mila Maya Gut, which means thank you so much, and we cannot wait to see you guys soon.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. Sorry about that. Isn't it great and fun to hear from Sarah? She does such an amazing job. And it is so fun to hear about the wonderful, beautiful country of Ireland. So I just want to share a couple of promotions that we've got running right now. So the first one would be for attending this event. If you get really excited and decide to book with Brendan Vacations through Cruise Holidays, you will save $100 per person or $200 off per couple if you book within 7 days. And then if you decide to book within the next 30 days, you'll save $100 off total, or $50 per person. So we also have another promotion running right now through May 24th, where you can save up to 12.5% on the guided vacation and $400 off on our any of our FITs, so the locally hosted rail, the self-drive, the private chauffeur. So I'll see if there's any questions. Does anybody have any questions for us? Just go ahead and type them in the chat box. I don't see any coming in. Well, I want to thank you for your time today. It was a pleasure to spend the time with you today. And if you've got any additional questions, please feel free to reach out to your travel advisor at Cruise Holidays. So thanks so much, and you have a great afternoon.